Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a trampoline, but this isn't just a regular trampoline. This is one of those trampolines that you may have been on. You might have found one at a public park, or maybe even a fair, or perhaps even a theme park. It's one of those that you typically have to pay on. They have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sections, and you get to bounce and bounce and bounce until somebody eventually tells you that unless you give them more money, you have to get off of the thing. Well, I thought that I'd build this as a nice quick video for a Sunday, and I have a couple of ideas of where to put one of these things. So despite the fact that I don't think that you'd typically find one of these at somebody's house, I do think that it would make a great addition to a garden. I think that it fits in quite nicely. I think it also fits in nicely in a theme park. Despite it being a smaller attraction, I do think that it definitely blends in well here. You can see it just behind the carousel. Another good place for this trampoline is a public park. I think it's going to fit in perfectly, and as a matter of fact, this is where I'm going to be conducting today's tutorial. So if you want to make it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some cyan hardened clay, some red hardened clay, some quartz stairs, some quartz slabs, some dark oak fence, some iron bars, some slime block, and some dark grey carpet. I will point out that these materials are absolutely interchangeable. You don't have to use cyan hardened clay or red hardened clay. As you saw at the beginning of the tutorial, if you want to use other materials such as yellow hardened clay and dark blue wool, or any combination of colours, I would highly suggest it. If you do enjoy this video, guys, before we begin, really, please, I would appreciate it if you could give it a like, comment down below, suggest what you want to see next. Also, if you do make it, follow me on Twitter, show me a picture of it. I'd love to see it, especially in the colour combination that you decide to make it in. Follow me at TSMC 360. Subscribe for more, and I guess that we should get this tutorial underway, shouldn't we? So, once you have each one of these materials, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making mine right about here. You want to begin your trampoline with a row of 11 cyan stained clay in a row on the floor. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take that 11th block and go back from it by 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take that 8th block, extend it across the back of your trampoline until it is even in length with the first row of 11 that you placed, and then connect it all the way back to the front to form a rectangular shape, like so. We now want to take out the red hardened clay, and we want to place a red hardened clay on top of the very first cyan stained clay that we placed. And as a matter of fact, we want to place 3 red hardened clay coming up from it. That's 1, 2, 3. Then we want to, leaving a gap of 3 going right from this original red stained clay, we want to leave a gap of 3 and then do another row of 3 red stained clay coming up from the ground. That's 1, 2, 3. Then leaving a gap of 1 going right, do a row of 3 red stained clay coming up. That's 1, 2, 3. Then leaving a gap of 3 on top of this corner block, do a row of 3 red stained clay. 1, 2, 3. Now, moving backwards, leaving a gap of 3, do another row of 3 coming up from this center cyan stained clay. That's 1, 2, 3. Now, on this back corner, also do a row of 1, 2, 3. Now, coming across the back of the trampoline, we want to this time leave a gap of 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on this 5th block, we want to do a row of 1, 2, 3. That 5th block should line up with the center of the entrance of the trampoline. Then, leaving a gap of 4 once again on top of this corner, we want to do 1, 2, 3. And then on this left-hand side, right in the center of this row, leaving a gap of 3, we want to once again 1, 2, 3 with the red stained clay. Perfect. Once you've done that, we now, at the very front of this build, we want to take this up front and center cyan stained clay, this one right here, and we want to place a quartz stairs in front of it. This is between the 2 red stained clay pillars. Place a cyan hardened clay left and right of that stair. Also, you know, we might benefit from another colour, adding another colour into the mix here. If we grab ourselves the dark blue wool, just to contrast a little bit, and if we take this center cyan stained clay block, the one that we placed the stairs in front of, if we connect this all the way to the back of the trampoline like this, I think that that would actually benefit us quite a lot. And then if we, in the ground, we take the center block in this row of blue wool that we placed, you can find it easily by lining it up with the 2 pillars of red stained clay left and right to cut the entire thing into a plus shape into 4 equal sections like this. Do a row of dark blue wool like this that cuts everything into 4 even slices. We now want to place, going left and right of this original row of blue, we want to place rows of red hardened clay in the ground. So just do a row of red hardened clay left and right of the original row of blue that connected front to back. What we now want to do is this. We want to take the quartz slabs and we want to do a row of quartz slabs that goes left and right on top of the row. They go left and right of the original row of blue that connects front to back. So we want to have 2 rows of quartz slabs like this. So we now have a very clear walkway so we can walk all the way to the back of the trampoline. We also want to place quartz slabs on top of the dark blue wool left and right. So we now have 4 very easy, simple sections. We then want to place a slime block inside of the 4 empty spaces that we have inside of the 4 corners of the trampoline. This slime block is of course how we actually jump and bounce up and down. It's a real working trampoline. We then want to place grey carpet on top of the slime block, and this is going to mask the slime. It's going to mean that nobody can see that it's actually slime block underneath here. And then we want to place a row of quartz slab that goes all the way around on top of the cyan stained clay that we have around the outside of our trampoline. Except it doesn't want to go on top of the cyan stained clay that we have left and right of the entrance. However, we do want to place dark oak wood fence on top of the cyan stained clays left and right of the entrance. Also, place quartz slabs on top of each one of the rows of red stained clay. This just makes things a little bit nicer looking. Then, add 2 rows of iron bars on top of the rows of quartz slabs that you placed going all the way around the outside of the trampoline. So, just to provide the protective netting that you would usually find on the outside of these things, we're using iron bars because we really don't have anything else unless we wanted to use web, but I don't like web very much. Oh, we're also missing one right here on the front right hand corner. We just placed that horribly. That is no good at all. Hang on, there we go, perfect. And there we go, guys. There you have your trampoline. Looks great, wonderfully functional, because of course if we were to bounce on any one of these 4 sections, boom, boom, we didn't make it far enough. Hang on, what if we drop high enough? Boom. And okay, we failed miserably. But anyway, each one of these 4 sections do actually work. It functions as a trampoline. It looks great, easy to make, and it will look very, very nice in any sort of world that you decide to add it to. This is, of course, my public park, but as I showed you earlier, if you want to add it to a theme park or just a regular house, then it would absolutely look great there. So, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. I really hope you have. If you have, please give this video a like. I'd really appreciate it. Comment down below, what else do you think I should make next? Also, if you do enjoy my stuff, subscribe. It's the best way to find out what I'm going to be making next. There is word on the street, my street mainly, that I might be making a trampoline warehouse next. So imagine this, except a lot cooler, indoors, and a lot more variation. Also, check out the cards, check out the description below. If you want to make any of what you've seen throughout this video, whether it be the suburban house that you saw right at the start, or anything that you might have caught a peek of, whether you want to build a theme park, or whether you want to build a regular park, or any city builds, you can check out the card system and the description below for loads and loads of playlists that will show you how to make literally everything that you've seen up until now, including so much more. Trust me, I've made so much more stuff. Like I said, subscribe if you want to see more. Follow me on Twitter at TSMC360 if you do make this trampoline or any variation of it. I'd love to see it, or anything. Follow me on Twitter at TSMC360. Like this video if you wouldn't mind. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.